Welcome to Dinner Time Debates Top 5. It's the first time we're doing this. We have a new guest with us. He go by the name of just T.
Welcome him up.
Just a letter.
That's right, that's right.
Nothing else.
Be careful, you enter into the space.
I know.
He's not ready.
He's not ready.
He done been to the dinner table several times, several hundred times, and now it's on camera.
It's on camera.
That's
good.
We will humble you if you don't come right. We will humble you.
He's experienced it before.
Let's do it.
Okay, and what we're going to be talking about is the NBA Top 5.
All time.
Players.
Okay, your top 5.
From center
No, not by position.
Oh, okay.
Open it up.
So you just 5 dudes
Yep.
for the team. All right.
Yep.
You know what? Dr. Tyrone Superior Howard, because he the first
I'm going to defer to the young folks first, because they're newbies to this. So I'm gonna let them go ahead and put their 5 out there, then just smash them. So let's start with these folks over here.
Okay, we know what? We're going to start with T.
Yeah, we got to
he
guess.
knew up here. He just one letter. He just one letter.
Yes.
I'm going to be a little long-winded here, but I'm going to start with Tim Duncan.
In your top?
What number is he?
Top 5.
He's number 5.
He's number 5.
Okay.
Tim Duncan was dominant beyond belief and carried that team for multiple, I would say, about a 6-7 year run.
Okay.
Not many stars have been able to do that. So he was in a position where he was the leader. Then he was in a position where he deferred and was able to be very key.
I'm not fighting that.
Effective his whole career.
Yeah, I'm not fighting.
Effective his whole career.
Unstoppable when against those Shaq and Kobe era teams, dominant.
Okay.
And beat that team. So I got to put him in the top 5.
He played with Tony Parker, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who's your 4th? Who's your 4th?
My 4th is Shaq.
Wow.
I'm shocked by this top.
I'm going because here's the
This
caveat.
is of all time.
Yes, here's the caveat for me. I'm leaving out Kareem of my top 5.
Oh my
and I'm going to tell you
This
why.
is going to be so easy.
I'm going to tell you why.
Strange. Are you just, let me just ask this.
I'm
Are you just peaks? Or is that really how you think about it?
No. Here's what I'm not doing. We probably have a younger audience. I want to make sure we're talking about players that a lot of people have seen, right? Actually seen play the game of basketball.
Is that the criteria?
Listen to me. Hear me out. Shaq was absolutely dominant.
How many MVPs Shaq got?
We have to take that out of the equation. He's got
MVPs out the equation.
Hear me out.
Okay.
He was absolutely unguardable. Okay. The most dominant player that you and I have ever seen play the game. Yes or no?
No.
Who was more dominant than Shaq?
Dominant as a big?
I'm talking about the dominant period, being able to be unguardable, unstoppable. There's nothing.
I'm gonna give you mine. I'm gonna give you mine.
There's nothing that you can do.
I'm gonna give you mine.
But
I'm gonna hear you out because I got somebody who is.
Okay. So that's my 4.
Okay.
With number 3, this was a tough one for me. I have either. No. I'm telling you where I struggle. I struggle. Okay. And it's not. One of these guys were outside the top 5.
Okay.
I gotta give it to this guy. I have to give it to him. I gotta give it to Curry. I do.
I won't say anything. Keep going. All right, last one. You got 2 spots left.
And listen to me.
Wow.
When we talk about a guy changing the game of basketball, how the game is played, he's done that.
I'm not gonna fight you.
You say he's the top 3 player of all time.
This is mine.
This
is mine. When I look at the game of basketball, I look at it from what is that team gonna do to stop that player? Okay. And if there's nothing you can do, you got to put that type of player in that category. Okay. And Steph Curry is in that category, and I don't care what anybody says.
Okay. So before you finish, you did 3 people already.
Yes.
You know who it is.
So it's 3 people that.
No.
And you're going from 5 down to okay,
yeah. So number 2.
It's not easy, and this is where there's a lot of nuance to this conversation. Okay. We already know that it's between Michael Jordan and LeBron James, right?
Wow.
Here's where the conversation needs to go, and it's not as black and white as people want to make it seem.
It's very black and white.
No, it's not. Because I want you to take a step outside of what your eyes may have seen, and then put a little bit more of, again, nuance into your thinking.
Hold up, you just said eye test for Shaq was the whole reason he stopped. Now take your eyes out.
But no, listen to me. But these two guys, I want you to think about this. When I think about LeBron and who he had to face, I want you to imagine Jordan and he had to face Reggie Miller.
He did.
Listen to me. I'm talking all on the same team. Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, and Magic for it, one of the best point guards, all on one team. Not to mention Rodman, Draymond. That is an all-time.
So Ron is your number 2.
Listen to me. I'm not there. I want you to stay with me for a second.
Like you're trying to convince yourself.
I'm not. I'm trying to make which is the most important part of this conversation, which is 1 or 2.
Okay.
This is the most debatable topic across any platform when we're talking about sports in the top 5.
Okay.
And I want people to give, again, understand what LeBron had to go through, those championships he did not win. That is an historically great team. Yes or no?
Who? The Warriors?
The Warriors.
Yes,
that
they
team,
are.
the
Yes,
team,
they are.
that team.
Yes, they are.
What and how do you compare that team to any of the teams that Jordan had to go
But he
against?
overwhelmingly lost to that team.
Yes.
Overwhelmingly. He won once.
Of
And
course.
Draymond got suspended.
No, we're not talking about that series. We're talking about the one with Durant. I don't even talk about Durant.
But I'm
talking about the two.
He didn't
But
beat
he
the
lost.
Durant
That doesn't
team.
help
He
you.
didn't beat the Durant
He
team.
lost.
He lost. But
He won one game in 9 tries.
That's why I said nuance, right? Listen to me. You're not going to beat that team.
But it doesn't add to your legacy.
What do you mean it doesn't add to your
How
legacy?
does you losing add to your legacy?
How do we? Again, that team was stacked.
No,
So what
help
are
me
you
understand
saying?
how
He should
you
get credit?
losing?
Because he loses because you guys always say, "Oh, he doesn't have this many championships as Jordan. He's 2 off."
We didn't say that yet.
What's his record in finals? He's lost like 7, 8 finals.
Look at the teams that he faced and the teams.
It don't matter. You can't
It
control for
does.
that. You can't control
It
matters.
matters.
Give us your
What
last
you're
two.
saying
So then you
doesn't
got Jordan.
matter. What you're saying
I got.
matters a lot.
I have
Let him finish it.
Jordan
Matters a
2,
lot.
and I have LeBron, number 1.
LeBron number 1. Okay.
Period.
So
And
let's
again,
recap that. 5,
Duncan.
Duncan. 4,
Shaq.
Shaq. 3, Steph. 2, Michael. 1, LeBron.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I thought you knew hoops.
I do. I do. And you can't tell me that Shaq wouldn't have destroyed Kareem. You can't tell me that.
I'm telling you that Kareem would have destroyed Shaq.
How? Kareem can't guard Shaq.
Listen.
You
First of
know
all,
that, and I know that.
Listen, and Shaq can't guard Kareem.
But it's a hook.
And it was unstoppable. It was unstoppable.
But here's the difference.
It was
Here's the
unstoppable.
difference, Tyrone.
Stop it.
Here's
Stop it.
No, I'm not. And here's
One
the,
MVP.
Here's the difference.
One.
Here's the difference. Shaq would have been able to not allow him to catch that ball in those
kidding me?
spots.
Like you did Hakeem Olajuwon, right? Like you did Hakeem?
But I'm not talking about.
But you just said Duncan. But you just said Duncan. He couldn't stop Duncan, right?
But listen, Elijah one is catching the ball further out
And
than
blown by
Kareem
Shaq.
was.
And blown by Shaq.
But that's not Kareem's game. We're
hold
talking
on,
about
you gotta
Kareem.
put time out.
Didn't you also just say that Duncan was unbothered by Shaq and Kobe?
I said he was dominant. I didn't say he was unbothered.
But
I
I'm
said
saying, but if he was dominant, you don't think Kareem would have been fine?
Rarely, Shaq would guard Tim Duncan in the 4th.
Why didn't he guard him all game long?
That wasn't the role.
Shaq
That
wasn't a great
strategy.
defender.
Exactly.
Not far out. Not far out.
He just wasn't a great defender, period.
He wasn't a rim protector.
He was great on the help side.
On the
He was
help
great.
side, if you're the most dominant, you can't be a help defender. If you're the most dominant ever, you should give me 2-3 blocks a game. You should be averaging 15. Shaq ain't averaging no 2-3 blocks a game. He was not a rim protector.
He didn't average 2 points. At least 2
Shaq
blocks.
was not a rim protector. You and I both know that. You
He
just said he was a help side defender.
He was a good help side defender.
So my best big is a help side defender. That's a problem.
Hey, but there wasn't.
Kevin Durant is a
Shaq
outside
was an
defender.
average defender at best. Average defender.
But was he unstoppable?
You're talking about one side of the court. A dude that big should have been giving me 15, 20 rebounds a game.
For 5 years, he was unstoppable as a Laker.
All right.
I don't care what you
So then,
say.
all right, let me ask this: just true or false? Did Shaq underachieve?
I would say towards the latter part of his career, he did, and I would say he didn't probably do as well as he probably could have earlier in his career.
So I think that's what I struggle with Shaq.
So give us your 5.
I think more narrative based when I think about my top 5.
Start 5, work your way down.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, do it your way. Do it your way.
Because I say narrative based in terms of if we're going to tell the story of basketball.
Yes.
Who are the 5 players that we have to include in
Yes,
terms of
yes,
telling the story of
yes.
basketball?
Can I ask one question?
Go ahead.
I just before you go.
Go.
Do we have to go back to qualify and say, hey, these guys were good, but when I compare them and I say, hey, if I put Kareem and Shaq, and I know that Kareem couldn't stop Shaq, does that not part of the equation? Or is it, hey, that guy had a good career at that time?
But Shaq couldn't stop Kareem either.
I don't know that to be the case, but go ahead.
You don't know the other one to be the case then.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
So
Go ahead.
if I'm thinking about how we define, right? So I agree with him. Steph has to be, if we're talking about the story of basketball, Steph has to be in your top five. You can't, the way basketball changed post 2015 at all levels, you can argue no single person has had a greater impact on how basketball is played in the United States. When we go to a gym now, kids shooting threes. Before that, LeBron.
So wait, Steph, you said
Steph is number five, right? I'm talking about just influence their story of basketball. LeBron, what he did for player empowerment, the importance he has had in basketball, high school transition to the league, got to have him in there. 90s, I'm going Jordan. Obviously, recognize what Jordan represents and what he did for air, all that with basketball. Magic, we know what he did in terms of take delay of basketball. They brought basketball. Magic and Bird had the whole country, blah, blah, blah. Before that, I'm going to start with Russell, right? First black coach, won 11 chips. Those are my, if we're telling the story of basketball, those five players, and in their eras and times, they are the greatest players that exist.
That's why I don't compare across eras, because it's all hypothetical.
So I'm not gonna say who would be who and whatever. What I do know definitively is any of those five dominated in their era and will be fine in any other era. Period. And you can't tell the story of basketball without those five players.
It's hard for me to look at it that way.
I'm not. My ranking is narrative based.
But you still can give a 5-4.
Yeah, I know. I often don't follow the rules at dinner time, and that's fine. This is This is my setup. If I'm ranking that five, okay, then I'll rank this five. I'll rank that five. I got Jordan number one. Here's my big reason why Jordan number one is because here's what I know for a fact that Jordan did in one season. He led the league in scoring and won Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Period. If you play basketball, there's a dude that is going to score more points than everybody and play better defense than everybody. He's the best player. Period. Like, if you're going to be the best on both ends of the floor, you're number one.
Wait, did he do that during the year when he was the marquee player for the league?
Yeah, like he won a chip. He won a chip that year.
Like,
Like
get a little extra nudge.
and he may have done
He
that.
might get a little extra nudge.
But I believe he did it.
I'm not fighting that.
There's no doubt that Jordan was dominant.
So that's what I'm saying. But if you're doing that on both ends, I often think of this. If we go to the gym, who do I want on my team the most? You're doing that, I want you on my team.
That's fair.
But you ain't gonna get the ball, but go ahead.
That's fine. Are we winning? After that, I'm going Bron, right? What Bron is able to do from a whole team standpoint, unmatched. After that, I'm going Magic.
That's four.
Magic wouldn't even tell you he better than Curry, but go ahead.
That's three?
Three.
Okay.
Magic would say he's better than Curry. He just said it.
Go ahead.
Then I'm going Steph.
At two?
No, I'm going the other way. I'm going the other way. That's four.
Okay.
So then I got Steph at 4, and I got Bill at 5. Bill Russell at 5.
Wow. Okay. All right, let me kind of put some history on this game. Because I've watched far more hoops than either one of you.
Yeah, he was
watching
back when they had the booty shorts.
In fact, I schooled both of y'all into the fight.
George Mike and Bob Cousy.
Listen.
That's one thing he goes is Cousy.
Listen, the fact of the matter
Curly
is,
Neal.
if I had not come into either one of your lives, you wouldn't know half of what you know about basketball right now. So thank me for like imparting my sports wisdom on you. Okay, here we go. 5. I'm gonna really kind of blow you. 5 is Will Chamberlain. Because you cannot talk about the game of basketball without talking about Will Chamberlain in terms of dominance, in terms of how they had to change rules.
How many chips?
2. Because of how they changed rules, because he was just, they had never seen a big guy. You talk about Shaq, they had never seen a guy that big, that athletic who could do it all on both sides of the floor.
What's his finals record?
Yeah, it was not good. That's why he's 5.
Okay.
Yes.
But chips matter, right?
Chips do matter. He has 2.
And Shaq has how many?
He has 4.
Okay.
Yeah, how many Hall of Famers did Wilt play with? Not very many.
Well, how many did he play against?
He played with.
He played in the Russell era.
with West.
With Jerry West.
Yeah, he did. That was all he had.
He played when they was dribbling with one.
He played with Elgin, and he won a chip with him.
Okay.
So he
played on the dominant
when he had
team.
talent, he won chips. He won chips.
Come on, Tyrone. Go ahead.
Okay, number 4.
His score
Number
was
4.
Shaq is.
No.
Will Chamberlain is better than Shaq, but go ahead.
Yes, Will Chamberlain is better than Shaq.
No, he's not, but go ahead.
When you average 50 points in a season
against Bob Cousy, go ahead.
I don't care. If you average 20 plus rebounds, if you are the most dominant ever, yes, you're my top 5.
Okay.
Number 4, I'm going to go with, I think at number 4, I'm going Bron. No, I'll take that. Not Bron. I take that back. 4, I had, I got my.
Remember he said he had his list ready for it?
No. I got so much wisdom I got so much. Hey, you supposed to be schooling us. So no, yeah, I got Bron at 4.
Wait.
Listen, Bron is 4. You can't be the greatest of all time when you have a losing record in the finals. You got to be at your best when your best is required.
You're not taking into account that team.
Listen. Bron is 4. Because first of all, you hop from team to team. I got love for Bron, mad love for Bron, but you can't be like 4 and 8 in the finals and be the greatest.
Tyrone.
Look, you can't be.
Tyrone, I'm gonna stop you real quick.
Listen, hear me out.
No, seriously. We gotta bring context. Context. I'm gonna let you finish.
Yes.
That Warriors team has 5 Hall of Famers. Yes or no? The starting 5 is
5 Hall of Famers?
5.
No. 5. Name the 5.
I think Iggy's gonna.
KD, Curry, Clay, Draymond.
Who's the 5th?
I think it's gonna be Iggy.
No, he won't.
Iggy's not.
$100 definitely.
He's close.
Look, this is my 5. Bron, because of what he's done off the court, on the court, phenomenal player, defied all expectations. 23 plus 24
Blasphemy,
years.
but go ahead.
This top 4. Number 3, I'm going with my guy, Magic. Magic changed the way that the game was played because he was a 6'8", 6'9" point guard. We had never seen that before. A dude who could come down and orchestrate the offense. He got 5 chips, 3 MVPs, changed the way in which bigs were seen.
Let me ask
Magic is number 3.
Real
You
quick
cannot
question.
tell the game about. He saved basketball.
That's fine. Okay,
he
real quick
saved
question
basketball.
though.
Yes.
If you got open runs and you picking, and you can have prime Magic or prime Bond. Forget all the who won more.
Give me
Who are you
prime
taking?
Magic. Because he made
What does he do
everybody
better?
around him.
LeBron doesn't do that?
Look, they're right there. It's tight. It's 4.
It's
3 and 4.
And one's a great athlete.
But listen, Magic won more chips than he lost.
Hold on.
If Bron had Kareem though. If Bron had Kareem.
Hold on.
He played with Hall of Famers.
Hold on.
Magic is 3, and I'm standing by it.
I know somebody that can get Magic on the phone and really tell you.
Look, this is Tyrone's
Magic
won a chip.
He is not
as
better
a
than
rookie.
LeBron James.
He won a chip as a rookie at 19 years old and won NBA Finals MVP. Bron did not do that. Kareem was not there for that game.
Let me clarify.
Yes.
Magic is my 3rd favorite player.
You didn't
of
have him
all
on your
time.
top 5.
That's
blasphemous.
I didn't because
that's blasphemous.
I didn't because he had Kareem, Worthy, and a very dominant basketball team.
And they had not won chips before he got there. So let me finish. Number 2, this is tough. The last 2 are really hard for me, but number 2, I had to go. I go Jordan, and I go Jordan because of the fact that Jordan won 6 chips. He was 6-0 in the finals. He won 6 finals MVPs. He was dominant. When he got there, he made sure his team never lost. That's hard to refute on any level because of the fact that when he got there, you knew his team was going to win. You can't be top 2, top 3 if you have not won more chips than you lost. And then final, let me screw you. Number 1 of all time who gets overlooked all the time in this conversation is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yeah, 7'2", 235 out of UCLA is number 1 because first of all, I look at your whole body of work. Kareem won 3 chips in college. Lost like 2 games in college, right?
Yeah.
He won 6 rings in the NBA.
How many was he the best player?
Huh?
How many was he the best player on the team?
Most of them he was.
Most of them. How many? What's the breakdown?
Yeah, probably half, about 3 to 6.
You just claimed Magic.
No, the first one he won with
the butt. Okay, so he's the best player on that one.
The first 2.
After that, I can say Magic
was
the best player on those teams.
Win without those. Listen, hold me up. When he retired, he was the all-time leading scorer. He won.
But who won? Who's now the all-time leading scorer?
I said when he retired.
He was
the all-time leading scorer.
Let's talk about right now. Who is the all-time leading scorer?
Because he had to go to college for 3 years.
So
He had to go to college for 3 years. If he didn't go to college for 3 years, his record would have been even farther than what it. Bron didn't have to go to college, so he played more years.
And he got the 3 ball.
And he got the 3. It's a different game.
So
it's a different game.
That's his fault?
It's not his fault. It's just the reality.
I scored 38,000 on 2s.
Right, exactly. It's a different game.
I'm confused.
And the fact that he had a
3-year head start. Here's my confusion. My
What's the
confusion is the number 4 is the all-time scorer.
Yes, listen, because he had more years. I'm gonna go Kareem.
So how does he go from
who had more rings? Bron or Kareem?
But
who had more MVPs? Bron or Kareem?
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How many points does Magic have?
All time? I don't know.
Is he like maybe?
I don't think he's 20,000. I don't think.
Okay. So LeBron probably has maybe twice as many.
So it's about points.
Oh, you just made that argument.
Yeah, I said, when he
like
retired.
when it supports your argument.
Yeah, I said, when
but
he
not when
retired.
you're talking about
contradiction. And when he
get it.
retired, even before he retired, had the most unstoppable shot of all time. Scott,
I'm not
nobody
gonna
can
disagree
stop.
there.
When you got something that's unstoppable that nobody can stop, you got to be.
Here's why I can't have him win, though. The lack of influence.
Influence
Who did
on
he?
what?
He didn't influence any. Nobody copied his
It's
shot.
a different time.
But I'm just
You
saying.
talking about LeBron?
No, I'm talking about Kareem. Kareem can't. But you having no influence on who comes after you, that matters.
Look, they changed the game. He's in college.
You still
they
could have hook
changed
shot.
the rule.
You
They
still
changed the
could have
rule.
hook
They
shot.
changed the rule.
You still
It
could
was
have hook
so
shot.
nobody else had hook shot.
But the fact that nobody wanted to do what you did, you're not number one.
When you have
You just-
six,
wait, but that wouldn't count, right? Because if you just said Curry changed
Tyrone,
the way
6
he
MVPs.
shoots-
Tyrone,
That's what I'm saying.
Can I
That's why he's higher on the
can I
list.
ask you a dumb question?
six chips.
Can I ask you a dumb question?
Yes,
Can you
yes.
not tell how people move on the court and what they do, and then make a discernment whether or not somebody's better than the next player?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
And
so
Kareem-
you look at
Kareem
you
was,
saw Jordan, LeBron move up and down the court,
Yes.
and you saw Kareem move up
Yes,
and down the
yes,
court,
yes.
and you can sit up here with a straight face
Yes.
and tell me that Kareem
Absolutely.
is a better basketball
All
player.
time.
Come
All time.
on, man. It
6
don't even-
MVPs,
it don't
6
even-
chips.
It don't even make
6
sense.
MVPs, 6 chips. How many MVPs Shaq have?
How many MVPs does Shaq have?
Yes.
He has one.
Yes. Okay.
To me, that's the Kobe and Shaq disqualifier from this
Yeah, you
conversation.
can't be an
You
all-time
can't have one
with
MVP.
one
Wait,
MVP.
can I get a 5?
Go ahead.
I feel like y'all disrespect.
Do you know 5?
Y'all disrespect. Y'all disrespect.
Don't say Allen Iverson.
Y'all
If you say Allen Iverson,
He gonna say Kobe.
I need you.
Come on. Okay, what you
All
got?
right. Number 5. First, my team winning 100%. Number 5.
Be careful.
Number 5.
Be careful.
He gonna say Wemby.
No, I was gonna put him in there though. Oh, let me.
Maybe we should edit this.
Okay, number 5. Number 5, coming in strong. Curry. Undeniable.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
I don't know how you leave him out anybody's top 5 at this point.
Number 4. So I can't remember. I lost him. Who is my number 4? Wait. Oh, Jordan. Only because people buy his shoes. I don't care much for him. I think he's really good. But I think that from my point of view in basketball, he played at a different time than the people that
Anybody
I
that
currently
doesn't
watch.
have Jordan in the top 2, I start.
No. Because this where y'all disrespect happened.
Okay.
This where y'all
I'm
disrespect
getting worried
happened.
now with these last
Number
three.
three is the most disrespected player by y'all.
Kobe.
No.
Who?
KD.
Oh my God.
KD is
Hey,
Hold on.
KD.
Let's keep this part of you saying he's in your top 3.
Yeah, he is.
KD went to a team that had just been almost in the finals.
They were in the finals. Yeah,
I mean, close to the finals.
Wait, the Thunder?
No, we're talking about the Suns. The Suns. Suns team with a young Booker that averages 25, 26 points a game, and he can't make the playoffs.
But I'm looking at them as individuals. See, y'all looking at y'all talking team. I'm talking about players. I like the players because this is the way.
Top 20.
This
Not
the
in
way.
your top 20.
These are my players.
KD disrespect goes
never
too far.
He's in the 15,
My number
but
2
he's not
and my
in the
number
top
1.
10.
Okay, 2 and 1.
Not top 10.
My number 2 and my number 1 are not given enough credit for who they are. Number 2, Kobe.
I knew Kobe.
So the reason why Kobe is beyond his teams have always been trash. I don't care what team you got. No, you can say Shaq. I get it. Shaq's good. I get it. His teams is trash. You don't know. Most people that casually watch sports, especially, don't know the team unless Kobe was on the team. You don't know the other players. You only know Kobe. Pau Gasol was his second best player at one point.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Pau Gasol ain't in nobody top 20.
Yeah.
So that was the second best player, and he was winning. So that's like me saying right now, name the starting 5 for the Wizards. You wouldn't know. But if Kobe was on that team, you would know the Wizards had a team with Kobe on it. Kobe Bryant and the Wizards.
It's Shaq and Kobe and Isaiah Thomas, the only 2 to go back to back without a top 75 teammate. Extremely impressive.
Yeah.
Well, wait. So my number 1,
You're number 1.
Bron. Got no choice. Bron is the
I'm
same
not fighting
thing.
Bron.
I do not care. Bron was on the
So you don't have
Cavaliers.
Jordan? You have
Wait a
Jordan?
minute.
Yeah, Jordan is 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bron was on the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
As an 18-year-old dude, and this team was trash. They was trash until he won. And then he left.
Yeah, I did.
And did a good job when he left. He went and played with D-Wade. Look, I get D-Wade was good. I get D-Wade was good. But I knew more about D-Wade after Bron than I did before.
But you got to understand, and I'm going to leave it at this with LeBron, is the fact that LeBron, that first team that he took to the finals, that Cavs team, we can probably name 3 players, maybe 4.
That's true.
And that team that he played, the Spurs, was an extremely dominant team. Going back to Duncan.
How about the Mavs team they lost to?
Okay, that is the one thing that I would give anybody. You have no argument for me. Is him losing that.
That was bad.
That was terrible.
Yes.
You cannot lose that series.
That's right.
If you want to say and take and say, hey, Jordan is better than him because of that, that's one argument that I'm not gonna because they should have won that finals. That is the one you can't let get away.
And does it bother you though that his finals record is what it is?
No, because there's context. That's what I just gave you.
Context for everybody.
Is that team that he took, that first team he took, is that the team going to beat the Spurs? Yes or no?
I don't care. The bottom line
matters, though, Tyrone.
No, it doesn't.
It's a team sport. Wait, hold on. The argument that he just made, right, was that people don't understand that this is a team
that's
sport.
True.
You're not beating.
But that's one time.
Hold on.
That's one time.
That's not.
He lost 8 times.
But Tyrone,
8 times.
that team that he faced in the finals without Love, he didn't have Kyrie. And he had to face that Golden State team. Come on, man. There was context to his losses.
It's context
the only one that he was favored and he lost was the Mavs. That's the only series. He's
so
ever
did he
been favored in.
did he underachieve with the Heat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
He had 2
First
Hall of Famers in 4 years.
Jordan's on the Wizards. Wait a minute. Jordan's on the Wizards.
Here's what I was saying.
We got to keep forgetting that.
In that Heat era was, I think Pat Riley kind of ran that team out of town, him out of town specifically. But to your point, that team did underachieve.
Yes.
But that San Antonio team was good with
Kawhi
coming in. That team was a good team.
But hold on, okay. Just to take us away from this it's LeBron, because it's not anti-LeBron. But I'm shocked. You had Jordan 2, 4. There's no criticism.
What you having?
I have 1. We have no criticism whatsoever of Jordan. I don't know what you can possibly say to bump him off the top 5.
I really have one.
It's
extremely difficult.
It's impossible.
I really have one.
Why?
Because my thing is, if we really truly understand basketball, right? Let's take that Durant team that we saw, right? They couldn't get a 3-peat done. Kobe and them, they got a 3-peat. He did it twice. He did it 2 or 3 times.
I do. Question about Jordan.
Yeah.
If you put LeBron on the same team with Steph and Draymond and Clay, do you expect them to lose?
No.
Okay, so if you have Jordan with Rodman as a Draymond, Kerr as a Steph, and whoever the heck else is on the team, it don't matter. Do you expect them to win?
But that's my.
I know what I'm saying, but LeBron is not playing on teams that are.
I'm not. It's not anti-LeBron. This is not anti-LeBron. My point is,
he's an amazing
But my
player.
point is, for even the amazing teams we've seen, to win 3 times in a row is nearly impossible.
And again, context. This has a lot of layers to it. We got to be honest when we having these conversations. Like, seriously, we got to be honest.
Who's lying?
No, listen to me.
It sounds like it's a love thing.
Listen to me.
We got to tell something about our kids.
Those teams that Jordan beat were not great teams. None of those teams.
Stop it.
No, I have to.
It.
We got to be honest.
They were great teams. For the era.
Wait.
He beat the Lakers.
You're telling me you're sitting here telling me that Sonics team is an all-time great team.
He beat the Lakers team with Kareem, Magic, and Wade.
Hey, so will LeBron beat the Miami Heat?
The Lakers.
Will LeBron beat the Miami Heat?
Had Magic, Kareem.
That old team?
No, they had Magic, Kareem, Worthy, and Coop. Four Hall of Famers.
Hold on. That team was old, Tyrone. You know that.
Who was the best player? Who was the second best player on that Jimmy Butler Miami team that LeBron beat? Who was the second best player?
Jimmy Butler was first.
That bubble chip. Who was the second best player on that Miami team?
Yes. Great point.
I mean,
that team was
that was horrendous. Kelly Olynyk was a starter on that team.
Come on now.
Gordon Dragic was the leading scorer on that team.
You're my context. That Miami Heat team was bad.
Hey,
that Miami team was bad.
You had 2 All-Stars.
But wait, other teams beat them too.
But they were bad. Bam was not who he is now. Bam is not a Hall of Famer.
But that's the point to all you trying to talk about Jordan.
I'm talking about.
LeBron did beat the best regular season
He did.
Okay, listen.
But then context matters to that as well.
Listen, that Barkley team that he beat, that Sonics team that he beat.
Yes.
The
Jazz team.
That Jazz team was probably the best team he beat. The Jazz team is the Jazz team. Wait, hold on.
It has to be the Jazz team.
Hold on.
You have two all-time players.
Hold on.
How many teams has LeBron played that were better than the best team that injured?
Wait, the best team that Bron beat was the Warriors.
Yes. That Warriors team.
Right. What other team did he beat? He lost to Dallas.
That's San Antonio. He beat San Antonio.
Okay, he beat San Antonio.
Nope.
But you would say, hold on, that was an
He
old
lost to
San
Dallas,
Antonio team.
and they beat a poor Miami team.
Okay.
But we would say that was
It beat the Thunder.
a young Thunder team and an old San Antonio.
Okay.
But hold on, but you told me a young Thunder team and an old San
They
Antonio.
were just happy to be there.
Nate,
But there still wasn't, they weren't MVPs at the time.
Wait,
You
but they made
have-
it to the finals though. Wait,
you have one thing that you can pinpoint to.
But this is why we can't argue
What's the
finals
one? What's the one?
opponents.
Only
It
one.
doesn't work.
It's the Mavericks.
No. The Miami team was bad. In the bubble.
It was terrible.
In the bubble.
No.
Come on.
That
That was a bad team. That's a bad team.
Goran Dragic was the leading scorer on that team. Goran Dragic.
So the finals is not considered as part of the team sport, right? That's the individual thing.
So we're not going to talk about.
I'm
the fact that
I'm actually curious.
He beat.
Is the finals?
Yes.
Is it a team thing in the finals or is it an individual thing?
It's both.
It's a
No,
team.
it can't be both. It's
Yes,
one
no.
or the other.
Do you
It's
lead
a
your
team
team?
Because
it's a team
yes,
thing,
yes.
but you also as in basketball. Like
Okay, 'cause
any-
when Steph went out in the playoffs, what happened to the Warriors? They out of there.
Unlike any
Right?
other sport, in basketball, the best player
Yes.
One player can
does
influence everything.
Yeah.
can
Can take
influence
his
a
team.
game.
Yes.
100%.
A series.
Unlike any other sport. So
Yes.
that's why I think basketball is always debatable. Top five, this eras, this. But my top five personally was when I say like, oh, I look at that player and I'm like, oh, he controls the game. Those are my top five players. And Kobe is right there in that as an honorable mention in my top five.
Kobe's above Magic for you?
Absolutely. And I say that because
Kobe
Magic will
gave
tell
you
you
some
the
of the
same
best
thing.
years of basketball. You
Magic
probably
will
even
tell you the
have.
same thing. So for
Jordan,
me,
Jordan gave you better years of basketball than Kobe?
Who did?
Jordan gave you better years of watching basketball than Kobe.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Bill, you didn't watch it. Man. You was not watching Jordan
Were
play.
you watching it?
I know. I was on TV.
So
I seen it was on TV.
I'll be honest with you. For me, enjoyment watching, it was Kobe. Because I'm a Laker fan, right? So I got a chance
Just if
to
you're
see.
an independent observer, if you're just watching sheer talent on the floor,
I was
you don't have
watching-
a dog in the fight.
I was watching
you're watching
the- I was
Kobe,
watching
you're
the same-
watching MJ.
I was watching the same guy.
So who's the blueprint?
I was just watching
Who's the blueprint?
He is.
Okay, so you got to.
But I was watching the same guy.
But it's like, how many ways
Hold
can
up.
you do basketball?
And I don't. And there's nothing.
How many MVPs
There's
Kobe got?
nothing that
How many
Jordan
MVPs?
did that was better than Kobe.
Young Jordan's athleticism was different than Kobe.
I agree.
Yes. There was
I
very
agree.
different levels of
I agree.
athleticism.
I agree.
And I don't think we talk about that.
How many
enough.
MVPs
But
Kobe
in
got?
college, right?
How many?
Yeah.
So
Say
his
it with your
young
chest.
Jordan, young Kobe look different.
And
in
when we
NBA.
talk about Kobe like being like Jordan, he's like the older Jordan. That younger Jordan, he could not touch what younger Jordan was doing.
Kobe was a much better shot maker than
Because he was a tough shot taker.
He was.
But when we talk about shot maker, that was definitely
Jordan was a better defender than Kobe, even though Kobe at times when he wanted to play defense, he could.
He could.
I agree.
Jordan was a
I
better
agree.
scorer. He shot 50% on mid
Yeah, I
range. That's
agree.
ridiculous for his career.
Yeah.
None of us had Kobe in our top. Us three had Kobe in our top five, which is interesting.
So okay, what commons did we have?
we had
Jordan and Bron.
MJ and
Bron is always number one.
and you were the one that had
Kareem.
You had
Respectfully,
Curry out.
Lil, you
had
gotta
Curry
give
out.
Bron a little more.
He's
respect.
like right on six after 6, 7.
Because LeBron came in. I
Close us out,
watched the
bro.
whole thing
Close
about
us out,
LeBron
Tycho.
coming
Yeah,
in,
close us out, close us out.
being having all this responsibility to save his city and do all this stuff, and he did it.
So that, to me, greatest athlete of all time, I have LeBron. But that's a different conversation.
Okay. Well, that is the dinner time debate.
Appreciate you joining
Section
us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, join in there.
Top five.
Come join us
Absolutely.
again. Come on now.
Absolutely.
And
Glad to take that
everybody
dub
got their own top five, and everybody got their own way of thinking. So
Tell us your top 5. We want to hear from y'all.
Put it in the chat.
Absolutely.
let us know what you think in the comments. Who's in the top 5? Kobe, LeBron, Steph, KD. All right, we out.